Good morning. Welcome to Wildly Domestic. This morning we are going to make a flu-fighting smoothie. My boyfriend is sick this weekend, so we're going to make him something nice and tasty that will help him feel better, hopefully. Now, he's not one on the green smoothies and things like that, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to put in a lot of fruits and sweet things and stuff like that, so he'll drink it and enjoy it. So to start with, we are going to put in a few greens in here, and I've got a good mixture of dandelions, which, as we've discussed before, help your liver and kidneys to cleanse your body, so that helps flush out all the bacteria or the virus or whatever your immune system is trying to fight. So we'll put those in there. And then we also have a little bit of spinach. And this is also very good for your immune system because it's very high in iron and lots of vitamins and minerals. So we're going to put that in there too. Right? And next we have, I'm going to put in half a tangerine. And tangerines, like most citrus fruits, are super high in vitamin C. And he loves oranges, so that helps there. And next, we're going to put in a banana. Now, as we've discussed before, bananas are super high in fructooligosaccharides, the prebiotics. So that's going to help the healthy bacteria in his system fight off the bad bacteria. So it'll help keep a good bacterial balance so we can get rid of the nasty stuff that he's got going on. So I'm putting a whole banana in here. And also, it is easy to digest, and it adds a nice little bit of sweetness, and makes it a good smoothie consistency there. Okay. And next, we're going to put in some minced ginger. As well as being good for the digestive system, ginger is an anti-inflammatory and also is excellent for the immune system and helps you to fight off lots of stuff. So we're going to put a half a teaspoon of ginger in here because we don't want it to have too much of a zing, just enough to make it work. There we go. I'll rinse that off real quick, because we'll be using that for other things here. And we're going to dry it. Okay. And now we're also going to put in a little bit of echinacea. Now this is the herbal tea, but you can use, that's the nice thing about this, because it's really just the dried echinacea. It's just the herb itself. So you can use it as a tea, or you could use it as an additive in your smoothies. So, and echinacea is usually what you see in most the cold and flu teas. It's excellent for fighting that. It's great for the immune system. It's got lots of good stuff in it, so we can make sure that it gets better fast. Okay. Next we're going to put in, this is a Amazon superfood called camu. Oh, and also the echinacea was locally grown. The bananas and the tangerine were not, and I don't think the greens were either. No, I'm sorry, the tangerine was. The greens were not, but they're organic, and so like I said, you know, we always try and do our part, try and do what we can to make the best choices. So even though it might not always be what we want, you know, close is better than nothing. So I'm going to put a full teaspoon of the camu in here. Excuse me, camu, and as you can see, it's a nice pink color, and actually that's a little bit more than a teaspoon, so we're going to knock a little off. Okay, so we put that in there. It's a very nice pink color, and it is super high in vitamin C. In fact, it is one of the fruits that is highest in vitamin C. When you actually see it as a fruit, it kind of looks like a little bit of a little cherry, but obviously this is powdered form here. So we'll rinse our teaspoon off there. There we go. And next we're going to put in some coconut oil. Now I know it seems weird to put coconut oil into your smoothie, but coconuts are very high in something called lauric acid, which is a natural antibacterial and antifungal. So that will help get rid of anything in there. Now of course we don't want this to taste too oily, or else it's going to have kind of a weird mouthfeel. So I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon of, we'll make it a heaping teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. good too. The coconut oil, it is usually used for baking a lot because it does have a slightly coconutty taste to it, but the nice thing is it's so super mild that you really can use it in other cooking and things like that without it affecting the flavor too much. So, got a lot of coconut oil on there. And once again, rinse the spoon. I probably really should just have like multiple spoons that I use for this, but oh well. Okay, dry that off. Okay. Next we're going to put in raw honey. Now, raw honey is excellent for boosting the immune system. Also, honey is an antibacterial, so that'll help get things out. It also helps to soothe the throat. So if you've got a sore throat or a cough, it's wonderful for that. As you can see, I didn't measure. I just kind of put some in there. That was probably equivalent to about a half a teaspoon. So if you'd like to measure, you can go ahead, or you can just give it a squirt like I did. Okay. Winding down here, we have our ester C powder. Now, even though I have put in a lot of things that are immune boosting and a lot of things that have vitamin C in it already, I figure when you're not feeling well and you really want to try and get this, get whatever is causing you illness knocked out, it's good to have everything you can in your corner. So this is basically powdered vitamin C. It is ester C, so it's very gentle and non-acidic. It's also got citrus bioflavonoids, and the bioflavonoids are what helps your body to assimilate the vitamin C and to be able to use it. So that's why vitamin C in food form really is the best, because it does have all the components which help you to be able to assimilate and use the different vitamins and minerals in your body. So, like we've discussed in other things before, it's a lot of times whatever's in a food, there are components that work together to help you get the most out of it, most nutrients out of it. So, but anyway, we're going to put let's see, let me take the lid off because that's a very small opening there. We're going to put a teaspoon of our ester C powder in here. Like I said, we just want to try and get this at all angles. So there's our teaspoon of ester C. I don't use too much of the ester C because it does have a very vitamin-y taste to it. So that's definitely going to make it less palatable. And winding down here, second to last, B12. B12 is great. It's usually used as an energizer because it's great for the neurological system, it's great for muscles, cardio health, but B12 is also really helpful for building your immune system as well. It kind of gives you that extra little oomph so your body can do what it needs to do. So I'm just going to throw a little tablet in there. These are the sublingual lozenges, but they actually do work quite well in smoothies because you could just throw it in. 6,000 micrograms, which is, gosh, it's like 100,000 times what you actually need. So, but really, I think you can't really do too much with B12, at least in my experience, because it's what you don't need, you're just going to urinate out, and you'd be surprised how much you actually do need sometimes, especially when you're feeling tired or sick. So that'll hopefully help boost them up. And lastly, for our liquid, we are going to use coconut water. Now, coconut water is very high in electrolytes, so it's going to support your body system. So it's going to help strengthen neurological systems, and like basically everything is tied in. So your heart, your cardiovascular, your respiratory, your neurological, your immune system, everything is tied in together. So if you can build up the health in other systems, then it's all the better for your healing process. So it's also extra hydrating too, so we want to make sure that he has plenty of fluids in his body so he can knock out the nasty stuff. And there we go. Alrighty. So I'm just going to pop the blades on. We're going to take a quick little break while I blend this up. There we go. Okay, so we've got this all good and blended. And it is a bit of a green color, so hopefully that won't put off too much, but it's got a pretty good smell. Let's give it a little taste test. It's good. It does taste very fruity still. It's not overpoweringly fruity, but the banana and the tangerine really helped give it a nice flavor. So we're going to get this in him, hopefully make him feel a little bit better, and hopefully it can make you feel a little better too. So thanks for watching, and you enjoy the rest of your day.